Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hi, my name is Heli and I post the Sims 4 speed builds and let's plays every week to this channel. In today's video we are building tiny village with tiny cabins, and what I had in mind was that these cabins would be maybe rental cabins or however you would like to use these cabins, because I didn't furnish them, so you can furnish them the way you want to furnish them. So yeah, I think I will probably at least somehow furnish them at some point, but I am not sure if I am going to make video from when I am doing that, but it would be fun. But I am not sure, or if I only, when I have done that, if I only put the build to the gallery again. I'm not sure what I am going to do. But anyway, I had in mind that in my game I am probably using those as rental cabins. So when my Sims are going to vacation, they can take their friends with them and or family, and they can have their own space. So that could be fun, or this could be fun place to live also. Some of the houses were really tiny, but I think you can still fit all the necessary stuff there. And tiny houses are the best when it comes to gameplay, but also I love to build tiny houses because I feel like they will not take that much time, versus if you build family house, it will take a lot of time and a lot of decorating and all that stuff. Sometimes I feel like building family house, but sometimes I feel like building tiny houses. And in this build I could kinda do both. There is clearly not any kind of family house in this village, but with multiple tiny builds I feel like this build is still pretty big, but not too big. And it took time to do, but I'm not sure how much all in all it took, because I was working on it for 2 weeks, I guess. Yeah, two weeks. And every day I was doing something little, and what took the most time in this build was when I was putting the rocks, like the builds would be in like kind of rocky hill. I don't know, I think I need to Google that. Okay, Google didn't help me this time, but I think the right term is still rocky hill, I don't know. But yeah, you know what I mean if you have seen the thumbnail, or when we are moving forward on the speed build, and you will see what I meant. I am sorry, English is not my first language, and I am still learning. I have been studying English for, I guess, almost 20 years. Not that long yet. I am not that old yet, but maybe 15 years is more realistic amount. Yeah, so, and I don't speak English every day, so yeah, I am not, like, sometimes when I am speaking about things I still need to look for words, and sometimes the words doesn't come to my mind, but I am the same when it comes to my mother tongue, which is Finnish, so that is nothing new. I am the same in all languages that I speak, so yeah. But yeah, enough of me. A funny thing or funny fact about this build was that I actually wanted this to be winter or wintry tiny village, but turns out somehow I just don't know how I can change the season in The Sims. I tried cheat codes, I tried everything, but they just didn't work. So this is now normal tiny village, not winter tiny village, and I am kind of bummed because I really wanted winter tiny village, but maybe if you can use those codes, you can try and see how this village will look like when it is winter. So yeah, and one thing that inspired me to do winter tiny village was the weather in Finland, because we had snow for I think for almost 3 full weeks, and that is like almost the same as when it was when I was kid, because then we had snow like during the whole winter season. But the case is not the same anymore because climate change and all that stuff. So yeah, but now I must say we doesn't have, or we have snow, but it is like melted already, and I'm kind of disappointed because yeah, I hate it when snow melts, and when it is getting cold again, it will freeze and it will be so slippery, and yeah, I hate driving car when it is that kind of weather, and yeah, I don't like it at all. I'm so glad I don't have to drive a car every day, because I walk to my workplace every day and walk back home, of course, because it is not a long way at all from my home to my workplace, and that is nice. But yeah, when I was on my previous workplace, and I used my parents' car to go to work every day and back. It was like when we had these kind of weathers, I didn't like it at all. So yeah, I'm happy. I don't have to drive car every day anymore. And back to the build again. I tried to do these houses in different shapes because I feel like I usually I don't try to do the one and only shape that I am doing, but somehow it always ends up that I will do my builds in kind of same shape, and that annoys me. So I wanted to try to do something different. So if you think these houses are strangely shaped, it is probably because of that. From now on I will try to do differently shaped houses, because yeah, I want to learn how to do them in many ways, because otherwise it will get boring. So yeah, and also I have now learned to play with the roof a little. So I was playing with the roofing with these houses too. So yeah, I am happy about that, because also at one point I was really boring with roofing, and I think I was always doing the same kind of roofing. So now I am happy that I have kind of moved away from that. When it comes to the hill itself, I tried to do the top of the hill so that your sim could walk there, and like, of course they could walk there, but so that I wouldn't have to place any stairs to the top of the hill. And that worked out because I playtested the top of the hill and my sim could walk there. So it is completely playtested and it is working. Fun fact, if you are ever going to do village or house and you don't want to place any stairs to the hill, make sure that you don't have, I think it is walkable if you don't have the brown kind of sand thing peeking on the side of the hill. So yeah, or at least that is how I think it will go and work, but I am not sure. Somehow I just made it work. This third house was actually, or it is the one that I don't like at all, to be honest. But I decided to keep that in this village and didn't change that. So when I was doing this village, I think it was the third house, when it didn't turn out the way that I had in my mind, I was thinking about demolishing this whole build and what I had done already. And I was really thinking that, yeah, I will demolish this whole thing and start it again. But then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I loved the first two houses and I didn't love at all third house, but I was happy that I continued because I think the third house fits well to the village, or it doesn't stick out too much from the other builds. So I am happy I continued and didn't demolish this whole build. So yeah, that was my thought process after doing the third house as one separate build. I don't love it, but in the village it is okay and it doesn't stick out too much in my opinion. I am actually doing this voiceover on the same day as I am going to probably post this video. So it is Tuesday, 26th, and we are going to have new bag today. I was actually hoping that the bag would be out already when I get off work, but I think in Europe it is going to be available in the evening. Someone said that it would be out somewhere around 7 p.m, which is really late for me because I am going to bed at that time or around that time because I have to wake up so early. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day to go to work, so I am sleeping probably then, and I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping that when I get off work today I would only download the paranormal stuff bag and get to play with it already and see all the build stuff because I love the aesthetics of the new bag. And yeah, I was kind of hoping that, but maybe it will happen tomorrow, or it will happen tomorrow. And also I hope that I will have the time tomorrow to do some kind of video or build, maybe some little build with the bag, and maybe even editing the video and publishing it tomorrow. But I am not sure if I will have the time to do all that stuff. It would be nice, but we will see it tomorrow. But it doesn't change the fact that I am super excited for the new stuff bag, and it is the perfect stuff bag for me. I love all things paranormal. Like if anything would happen to me, like if anything paranormal would happen to me or in my life, I would be so scared. Like, yeah, that wouldn't be so nice, I think. But when it stays that way, that I can only listen paranormal stories that had maybe happened to other people or are happening in game or in movies, I love all paranormal stuff, so I can't wait for the new pack. Also, the new stuff pack will go so well with the realm of magic, at least when it comes to gameplay, because the medium skill, it is good for spellcasters, I think, and I think there were something. Was it like spellcasters will gain the medium skill faster? I think it was that. Yeah. And also, I don't know, they just go so well together. And this pack was like, I have never liked the vampire pack, or when I have watched some videos of that pack, it has never made me feel like, yeah, I really want to buy this pack. So that is why I am probably, or that is why I thought I would never probably buy that pack. And same with the Stranger Wheel. But now, when I am thinking how well those would go with the new stuff pack and with Realm of Magic, I'm not sure if I will change my mind, but yeah, maybe I will see if I will, because there has been reason for me to think that I don't like Stranger Villa or the vampire pack, but yeah, I'm not sure. I need to see how I will feel later. This is actually the one thing that maybe bugs me a little bit when it comes to The Sims 4. Was it in The Sims 3 we had all the supernatural things in the same pack? So that is kind of strange that it is not happening in The Sims 4. And also, I don't want to buy any packs that I'm not going to use, but I think that I would going to use, or I would use maybe the vampire pack and Stranger Villa if we would have them like kind of in the same pack with like, or if we had same kind of pack that is supernatural and we would have vampires already in that pack, then I would play with them and use them. But yeah, I'm not sure if it is worth to spend, wait, how much it would be, all in all 70 euros to get all the same stuff that we got in The Sims 3 in the same pack. I am not sure if or how much did it cost in The Sims 3, but I assume it was probably around 40 euros also. I could actually check that. Okay, I didn't find the price of the supernatural pack, but yeah, it would have been nice to have something similar, but I also understand that maybe they just doesn't want to do the same packs for a different game, or at least not in the same way, so I understand that also, but it feels strange to pay almost 100 euros of something you could have maybe in the same pack, to be honest. But I also need to say that I haven't played The Sims 3 in a really long time. I have had The Sims 3, or I played The Sims 3 when I was younger, and I have had The Sims 3 probably for maybe for 10 years, maybe, I'm not sure. And I think I don't have any expansion packs to The Sims 3, so I think I really cannot say anything, or I really cannot compare The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, but what I remember and what I have heard. I feel like that is the case that when we had Sims 3, that the packs were more, or they had more things in them versus what we have now in The Sims 4. But still, I am completely happy with The Sims 4 and I am not hating on anything. So yeah, I am not criticizing The Sims 4, but kind of like sometimes I think like why didn't we get some stuff in specific pack already? And I think that is what most of the Sims 4 players are thinking, because that is what I usually see on the Sims community. So I think I am not alone with these thoughts. The village is actually almost done. I am still doing, of course, some landscaping, which was, to be honest, pretty hard because I wasn't sure how I was going to do the landscaping. I didn't have any ideas for that in this build, so it was pretty hard once again, but I tried to do something for it to feel like it was in the middle of the woods and something that would still look really nice if you are able to use this in the winter and when my Sims have, or when I have winter in my Sims game, that I will definitely use these cabins. So I was trying to do the landscaping like that, but of course I couldn't change the weather, so I couldn't see how it would really look like. But yeah, I think it turned out to be okay, reminding me of basic Finnish forests. But yeah, I guess I am finishing this voiceover now, since I am only doing some finishing touches to this village. So I hope you like this video, and if you like this video, remember to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe my channel. I hope you will have an amazing day or evening or morning or whatever it is for you when you were watching this video. And yeah, I hope we will catch up on my next video. Bye!